Hello and welcome back to OutTalk. That was the final episode of this season of OutTalk slash Outlaugh Madhouse. We are sitting here pre-finale where the four finalists, Judy, Christopher, Macy, and Rachel, are about to duke it out on stage live. I'm expecting an actual brawl, but we'll see what happens.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I am like, I don't know. I just feel like this is a great Final Four, and yeah, I can't wait to watch.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to grab all of them pre-show
Yes.
because I do want to talk to each of them, see how they're feeling.
Yes.
I'm excited too. I'm excited to see what they do. They each get 8 minutes, I believe.
Sounds about right.
And yes, they each get 8 minutes for their performance, and it should be good. They kind of have free reign to do whatever they want. They can use as much tech as they want. They can have the stage set up how they need. So we get to see the comedians in their element finally.
Incredible. I'm so excited.
Also, we came dressed for as if we were on stage, but we are not.
I want to look cute tonight. Thought about it.
Wanted to look hotter than the contestants, which we did. So
I'm business casual.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, other things to look forward to tonight. We have judges Saul Yee and Andy Rueda, two Survivor contestants.
This is Saul. Saul is third time judge, so Saul knows the ropes. We'll definitely give Andy a few pointers, but Saul's never done a finale before, so this is going to be, I think, a lot more exciting too.
Yeah,
Saul
I mean,
as well.
Saul spent a lot of time around comedians outside of Outlaugh as well, so I think he'll know what to do.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's all. Let's get some of the contestants in here to chat.
Yeah.
Hey, and we are here with one of our four finalists, Judy Peach.
Hi.
Judy, you have been going through this game kind of like, I would say you've had some powerhouse performances, and you're also known for having based on what other contestants say, active social game. How are you feeling going into this finale?
So actually, I'm really excited about the finale because I did this competition with like I didn't really know like the format or didn't have a lot to to go off of with like what's going on. So a lot of for a big chunk of it, I thought it was like comedy pageant, like what I'm used to, like XYZ, and then it like, oh no, boom, this is Survivor, and this is the first time. This is the first challenge that feels like home.
Yes.
It feels like I have a suitcase full of glitter and tricks and all these things. And also this week, the social game has not had to exist.
Yes.
It's a great
That being said, I've been made, and y'all are probably gonna hear this again. I've been made fun of for my social game, but damn if it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, no.
Congratulations. I mean, yeah. So just say it. Congratulations on making fun for. You have played a great game. Like, and so it's worked. You've socialized with everybody to ensure your spot here. So this is, and also,
and to ensure their spots here, but we'll talk
absolutely.
about
And not just that, you've won a lot of challenges. You've won a lot of immunity. So you've made a great game for yourself and you put yourself in a really good position. So like, congratulations all around for all of that. So we're really excited to see what you pull out. And I'm just so glad to hear you say that, it feels like home, like this 8 minutes. Now that we can finally just really see like a Judy Peach like performance that you wanted to do. So congratulations. We're so excited.
Yeah. And like with the social game, I do want to say like the way you win a game like this is by being the person who's like holding court, bringing the others to talk to you. So you do want to like get that, game, and your two things that have really done is you've had like breakout moments early on, and then you consistently just had a strong social game the rest of this show that has like really set you apart from others.
Yeah.
I mean, each one of the four finalists, you all have your own like strengths and weaknesses.
in our own story.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're really excited to see what you do. I caught a glimpse of your tech.
We'll see. Second.
Yeah, but
I'm going in blind. I want it to be a full surprise. I'm very excited. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want the fans to know?
No, this was super fun. Like I said, I'm just a hoe here trying to make y'all laugh. I'm here for the yucks. I'm here for the bucks, and I'm gonna bring it to you. And if I don't bring it to you, it's because I wasn't meant to bring it to you.
Yeah.
And thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the chuckles. Thanks for the memories, Fallout Boy. And
that's it. That's all we need to say. That's all we
Okay. And we're here now with Christopher, one of our other finalists.
Other finalists. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Now Christopher here has been you've been doing I would say overall kind of like a kind, silly game. Less cutthroat than the others, but you have been doing it with a lot of physical comedy that's been working well.
Hey, that makes sense.
Yeah, but great job.
Yeah, I feel like you got
what do
some
you
good
wanna
like.
say
I
nice
feel like
about me?
I was gonna say I feel like you got some good you got like America's Sweetheart going into this. So like you're well liked, you're well positioned. Congratulations
Oh,
on
yeah.
a great game.
Thank you.
You've won immunity. You've played a good social game, and I
Yeah.
think like
And you did it like in the honest side of it, which is like there's many ways to play the game and play it well. So you just like had one of the other ones. Yeah.
Well, here's the trick.
Oh.
I've been lying the whole time.
first I'm hearing of this.
Yeah,
oh my
my
god,
name's not even Christopher.
what the
Yeah.
exclusive?
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Crazy if now, like 3 years into knowing you,
I
I
don't
was
ask
like,
you.
The long game, the ruse. Yeah.
it's like, who was I with in Edinburgh then?
Yeah. No, it's fun. Tonight,
Oh.
for my 8 minutes, the longest set any comedian has ever done.
8
so I've
minutes,
heard.
yeah.
So I've heard.
So I've heard. So I've heard. I am switching it up. I'm not doing anything physical. Because there were some fun roasts about me last week that implied that I don't write stuff.
Oh,
And so
okay.
I wrote something,
Mhm.
and it's very word heavy. Get ready for 250 slides.
Ooh, that's a lot of slides.
What in the Josh Sharp are you doing?
let's not plug someone.
Let's not
who's better.
compare. Let's not. Yeah.
Let's not go ahead and plug somebody who I took a house dance class with one time, and I was like, "Hey," and then he never showed up to the class again because I scared him away.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, I mean, if it helps, I've definitely met Josh Sharp and he doesn't remember me. Just get weird.
I have not met Josh Sharp. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's okay, you will.
He is
Yeah.
so deeply funny.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm familiar with his work. Yeah, absolutely.
But-
But not met him, unfortunately.
So how are you feeling otherwise going into the finale? Excited?
Yeah, no, I'm ready for the best night of my life, and if I am planning on if I win, I'm gonna take that money. I'm gonna put it into an estate for when I die in a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
That everybody in the show gets a little bit of it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Uh,
that's so sweet.
Do estates accrue over time?
No, but like I'm planning on debt.
Oh.
Like it's
Oh.
y'all are gonna get $15 fast.
So you're
Cool.
going to leave the Bachelorette widowed.
Wait. So the winner also
Marries the
gets a
Bachelorette.
wife?
Yeah.
Best night of my life. I do need to text my partner.
I'm trying to think if you want. I'm trying to think if you want the prenup or not. I want to make sure that $100 is safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually think it's 150 this time.
Ooh, okay. Whoa.
Big win.
Big-
Uh,
yeah.
Great.
Anyway, we'll let you get back to preparing.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
I don't want to take too much of your time.
You know what? I'll stay here and not let anyone else do it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Sorry to the
Yeah.
other comedians. The other
Yeah, sorry to
finalists.
Macy and Rachel, and so you hate women.
You heard it here first, everybody. Will thinks I hate women.
One of the secrets we just learned tonight that Christopher was talking about.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, thank you for chatting.
Bye-bye.
Okay, and we're here with one of our other 4 finalists, Rachel. Now, you've been playing a strong comedy game the whole time, but you were our first eliminated, first member of the Madhouse. Then you went and kind of like played around and experimented for the past like 2 months.
But you dominated the
yeah.
house.
And
with
you did
wins.
well, and then you ultimately your joke writing was so strong and you played back in. And now we're here in the final. How are you feeling going into this?
I'm feeling good, but I do have to say it is a little stressful.
Yeah.
It's very long. 8 minutes is a long time, and the voting part is also very hard because I can't. It's everybody. I love everybody, and this vote is very important.
And now you want the
Yeah.
votes, right?
Yeah.
The last you
Yeah.
didn't want to see your name written
Yes.
down before, but now you do.
Well,
so, yeah.
The first time you don't want the votes, second time you do.
Oh yeah, well, there's
votes.
2. There's that's
Oh,
right. There's
yeah.
one. Yeah, there's one
But-
tribal tonight, and then there's the final tribal, which is the winner. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're so excited that you were able to make it back in because
I love the journey.
I
I
know.
love the journey. It's just such like a great story arc for you. Just because you have been doing so well in the Madhouse, that I just like this is just so exciting to see. So
yeah,
I can't wait to see what you prepared for your 8 minutes. Yeah.
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 And so I will ask, has the social game been coming up this week or since you've been? It has.
Hey.
But I feel like there's no matter how much you plan on it, you can always, and you don't know who's gonna win the idol, and everything's gonna change. Like knowing who's gonna win the idol. So I feel like there's no point planning too much.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Things turn at every corner. So like
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
you can't think too far ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
And judging off the past like 3 weeks of shows where an idol win has definitely screwed up the plan.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen? Honestly, I'm really impressed because the four of you, I think, each have like your very like strong strengths, and it's like
Mm.
I am excited to see what you all do out there because you're all different kinds of comedians
Yeah.
too.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I'm excited too.
yeah.
I decided I wanted to do stand up,
Okay.
but
Mhm.
I like last minute changed to character monologue.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Something
But
new, something
I
fun.
yes, also I feel like this is not good for me, but I was sick for 4 days. So I was in bed for 4 days, so I couldn't get to like prepare something on Wednesday. So I couldn't do anything with tech because I wouldn't have time
Right,
to
right.
turning tech. So that's why I made waves.
Well, I think a low tech thing can be good because you'll be like grounded, connected to the audience that way.
It'll set you apart from maybe some other tech heavy. That's the thing. Like we're just so
Yeah.
excited. There's like going to be 4 different performances tonight. So it could set you apart. It could be
Maybe.
to what
I
you
mean,
favor. We'll find out.
And from what we hear, Christopher's also not doing like a clowning physical comedy bit and doing more of like a planned bit too. So
Okay.
maybe we're going to see like some new sides to everyone.
I'm excited. Yeah.
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 Okay.
So
I'm excited too.
okay,
Well, good luck out
thank
there,
you.
and congratulations
you.
on Final Four.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the show.
Mhm.
Okay, and now we're here with the last of our 4 finalists, Macy. It's been so fun watching you perform. I know everyone like makes like jokes like you're the youngest of like everyone, but I've been really impressed because you've like really consciously like challenged yourself with like joke writing and pushing yourself with like stand-up challenges and
Yeah, you were saying you
Yeah.
were stand up, but you've done a lot of stand
I
up.
have done a lot of stand up. I'm gonna do a little more tonight.
Okay,
It's crazy.
nice.
Yeah. Like didn't expect to be doing
Oh, yeah.
stand up, but here we are.
Well, I mean, if you're in the final 4, so
Yeah.
something's working.
Yeah.
You've also like
Crazy.
you, I you had a really impressive move recent in the last episode where you went from being on the outside of an alliance to the inside of an alliance
Yeah.
to stay through. So your social game has also been strong.
Thank you. Thank you. My alliance dwindled every week. Somehow I scraped by in the game. But
Yeah, no, it was interesting to watch because it was really like your alliance was like fully gone for 2 episodes and like you were sticking through.
I
There's
don't really
something
know how I
so
did that.
great though about that story.
Yeah.
I just love that like it's Survivor. So it's like
Yeah.
surviving and like but making yourself putting yourself in the best position
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
make it to the next round. And
Yeah.
here you are, Final Four.
Yeah.
Last week it felt good. I'm not
Oh,
When
yeah.
I got that idol, I was like, oh, we can have fun now
Yes,
this week
yes,
with our
yes,
challenge.
yeah,
Like,
Yes.
Nothing like an idol to take the weight of the world off your shoulders.
seriously, I was tweaking about that roast. I was like, I have to get immunity or else I'm going to get voted out. And then when I ran for that idol, I was like, okay, we're back
Yeah.
in, baby.
Yes, and you booked it for that. Elle and I were physically blocking exits to stop you and Christopher from leaving for that idol.
So really. There was a couple more rules. Couple more, yeah. I was out of here. Yeah.
But yeah, as we said to everyone, we've been really enjoying watching all of your like reality show story arcs. You've all had such like strong moments.
Yeah.
And good luck with the finale.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Yeah, great. Any last things you want to say to the audience before we get started?
No, it's an honor to be here. I am grateful for my allies and all the people who I didn't get to work with in this game. I hope to work with them in the future, even though we might not have been allies in this exact game.
I love it. I love it. So excited.
Yay.
Woo. Yeah, well.
I'm so nervous. Okay.
Thank you. And now we're here with a special guest we have from our sponsor for the episode, Proso, Sam.
Hey, everybody.
So Proso, if anyone's watching, we've mentioned it before on I think one of our second episode or something. It's a protein soda. So can you explain a bit why it's like special, different from other sorts of
Yeah, absolutely. So, Proso is the world's first dietitian formulated protein soda, and it's 10 grams of protein, zero sugar, nothing artificial. So, a lot of the times, protein products are all about saturating the amount of protein. It's a numbers game. How many grams can we cram into this thing? And ours is taking a much lighter approach. We only have 10 grams per can from whey protein. It's 45 calories. So, it's not meant to replace any meals, it's meant to be added. So, you're not sacrificing calories, your wallet, it's not expensive, and you can enjoy it and just kind of add some protein to your total daily bank. So to speak.
I like that. I also, we talked about this when you were first a sponsor in an earlier episode, how like I'm into that. And I am very much at work, always talking about the new like protein thing that I found, especially as like a good replacement for something else. And during the pandemic, when we first went to lockdown, I started drinking a lot of just like soda. And then I went to the doctor and my A1C had risen. So I was like, oh, I need to like cut back on sugar.
Yeah.
So just to find like alternatives to soda, because I have no self-control, but that's like better for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is a great,
Yeah, because our goal is to make soda and protein more approachable. So, we're not targeting the athlete necessarily. This is meant for the everyday person, a busy mom, kids, someone who may be taking GLP-1s that's on their weight loss journey. So it's really meant to, just include people that typically aren't focusing in that demographic. And our sweetener comes from fermented rice extract, so it's like a platinum version of plant-based sweetener. And we're just super excited. We're based in Greenville, South Carolina, but we deliver all over the U.S. and we're in about 30 retail locations, so we just growing and growing. So it's fun.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
We're glad to have you. We hear too that you have some comedy background.
Yeah. So I also perform improv comedy based in Greenville, South Carolina. So Alchemy Theater, shout out to them. A great organization. I've been doing improv about 5 years and stand up for a couple as well.
Nice.
Oh, good. You're going to be watching the contestants tonight with a critical eye. Then,
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how much improv is going to be in these final sets. But I mean, at least like
I'm guessing very little improv, but at least one person is probably doing stand up.
Okay, great. I'll be with my notepad.
Exactly.
Yeah. You can join us where we're taking notes.
Our notepads as well. Yeah.
But well, thank you for being here. Thank you for sponsoring the show.
Yeah.
Everyone check out Proso.
Yeah, our Instagram is at drinkproso. Our website where you can buy. We're also on TikTok. And is drink-proso.com. And it comes in 3 flavors: cheeky cherry, vanilla, Sunny Meyer lemon, and retro root beer. And they're all great. All my children, I love them all equally. All my children.
Oh, great. And my phone is listening, so I will now begin to target.
Yeah,
I'll buy directly. I'll buy directly from a Target.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
All right, we are here with our judges tonight, Saul and Andy. Saul, you're a 3-time Outlaugh judge. Andy, this is your first night. Has Saul kind of like told you what to expect?
I'm going to be honest. I'm very happy to be here. I just showed up. I have no context.
I
have no idea what's going to happen.
And that's what we want.
Well, it is finale night, so you're going to be seeing the comedians' final 8-minute performances and picking, immunity for that, and then we'll go into jury speeches and stuff. Every season's been a little bit different as far as finale goes, so I don't know yet all the little twists and turns what tonight could bring. But Saul, this is your 3rd time doing this. First finale,
third time. I feel like that on SNL and they get like
I know.
Jared hasn't given me yet, so
we'll be calling Jared.
We'll be calling Jared.
Has anyone done 3 times?
No.
Am I the leader?
I think you're the leader.
You're like the Alec. Who's done the most?
I was going to say Alec Baldwin. It's got to be Alec.
There you go.
It might be Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, right. Because I know that they do the 5-timers jacket, and then we kind of like lose count or like whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it is 5. I got to do 2 more.
but
I mean, right
show
now
off
you're
where
the
it's
lead.
different. Yeah, you're in the lead.
You have
You're close to the
three.
third time.
Brandon has
I'll
two.
just tell everyone in the world. I don't plan on losing this league.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
Okay. Well, anything you were both looking for comedically from people this tonight?
Ooh, yeah. What's your sense of
Yeah.
humor? What kind of like?
What is my
What will get your vote?
shock factor? Shock factor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shock and awe.
I like a dry,
Okay.
very dry sense of humor and witty, and someone who just almost makes me pee my pants.
Oh,
Okay.
love to
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah.
Say after the four have performed and you both have two different favorites, how will you decide a tiebreak?
Who's hot? Who's hotter?
That's we agreed. We did agree on that. That's the
Yeah.
only contest.
Ooh, well, there is four hotties. in the mix, so
it's going to be hard.
so dang, yeah.
But my definition of hot could be different than what other people's definition of hot is.
I'm going for
Let the argument begin.
attractiveness.
Conventional attractiveness.
Conventional
Okay.
attractiveness, yes.
Okay.
Ooh, we can't wait to see what happens tonight. This is gonna be great.
And actually, in a weird way, you just without you both knowing, made a loop because a big through line of a lot of the comedy done this season has been horny.
Oh yeah.
That'll play. That'll play.
There's been a lot of horny.
Oh,
If anybody's horny here,
I imagine the show is gonna be very horny tonight.
yeah, based on who's performing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
half of who's
if my face
performing.
is red is because I've had a couple drinks.
Yeah.
Stay.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well,
good luck out there,
yeah.
guys.
Good
We're
luck.
Don't
Right.
need it.
Excited.
I've been here 3 times.
you
Yeah.
don't need this luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, we just watched the final immunity challenge and the final or second to last tribal council, technically.
Yeah.
So to get into the recap, I do want to say, first of all, the 4 performances were like insanely
They're all
good.
great. They're all great.
They were
Yeah.
all really different from each other. These are 4 very talented performers.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah.
So, just to start out, there was a poll that was put on the Instagram story, and it was like to get public to vote for who they think is going to win. And based on those votes, they got to decide show order. So Judy won, and Judy got to pick where Judy would perform. So Judy, or where whoever performs, Judy said, Judy picked Judy to go fourth. And then it went to
Macy picked third, then Rachel picked second, Christopher picked.
yeah, which gave Christopher the default of first, but it was great. So first.
Yeah, but so Christopher was first. Christopher did a PowerPoint, and as they said, they did like 200 some slides.
Yeah.
And I will say they played the panic of the slides moving slower than they wanted really well.
I did whisper to Will. I said it's fantastic panic comedy because panic comedy can go like one of two ways, and I think like Christopher just sells panic comedy so well.
And
it's so funny.
It like added the like clicking of the thing, added the physical comedy that Christopher does really well, but the actual content of it was about how Christopher's grandmother has been resurrected as every butterfly.
Yeah. So when you see a butterfly, you think that's my grandma. No, that's Christopher's grandma.
And then also might be in the Epstein files, not sure.
We don't know. It was redacted, and we had
slid right through
through hundreds of slides.
Let me just say, the 200 plus slides, at least 50 of them were pages of the Epstein
It was
files.
great. It was great. It was fantastic.
But yeah, Christopher really played it. The silly really came out.
Yep.
Next up, we had Rachel, who, as she said in her thing, she was doing a character monologue. That monologue was of a woman giving her husband's eulogy when the husband's last wish was to have everyone kiss his ass.
Yes.
But no one wanted to. And it was so smart and funny.
Why is I just couldn't because we know that Rachel is a stand-up, and so Rachel's just a really smart writer for that. So just seeing Rachel's stand-up writing go into a character like this was oh my god, just to see how her mind
with
works.
the wig, the little play of the like glasses to read his final wishes.
Yeah.
The shaming of everyone in the church.
Yeah.
It was so creative and smart. I'm so like okay. Next we had Macy. Macy did a lot of variety, and I loved the variety.
Yes.
Actually, it was a smart move to showcase different talents within comedy.
Yeah.
So Macy started off with a parody song of "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time," but it was about dating men who do improv.
Yes.
Thing that does happen to a lot of women, unfortunately, and
Especially in New York.
yeah, the community needs to be aware of it.
Yep.
Don't say yes to go to their improv shows. You're better than that.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, it was then followed by characters. They were like very smart, silly, Gen Z focused.
Yeah, quick impressions, right? Like
Yeah.
the impressions of like, this is my impression. Yeah, it started out with one that we didn't know what it was. It was like, that was my impression of your friend who posts their
Self-tape bloopers.
which I do know
then
quite a few people.
There was one where Maisie played a Labubu.
Yep.
One where she was a girl with a pimple on her forehead.
Giant star sticker.
Yeah, it was great. There was a lot of variety.
And then ended in some stand-up.
Yeah, stand-up about being poly with her gynecologist.
Yes.
It really showcased the like very Macy well. Macy didn't get a chance to do a ton of like the character stuff or music stuff during the show, so it was good to see the well-rounded comedian.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
And then last up, we had Judy Peach, who started off with a parody musical comedy theme song based off the Nanny theme song.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was cute. Then Judy did this like kind of personality-y, like talk show host, stand-up adjacent stuff about like her background and kind of using it as a transition between that to get into her like kind of set piece.
Exactly. She had like an 8-minute late night show. So
Yeah,
like the intro song and then like monologue and then
the song
musical
again.
number.
Yeah, and the second song, I have been lucky enough to see this song performed before because Judy does perform as a comedian / drag performer. It's a parody of Lady Gaga's Million Reasons. It's called Million Raisins, about how white people love putting raisins in everything.
Yeah.
And having it with these full like lyrics on the board, full like tech, full costume change where Judy changed from her normal outfit into the
we had a
raisin lady.
there. Yeah.
The from the red raisin box, she became her. It really highlighted the like powerhouse level, and also the like it really highlighted Judy's like musical theater and drag and comedy backgrounds tied together.
Absolutely. And she put herself in the best position of, the last spot, the sweet spot.
Yeah.
So then we went to our judges who did deliberate for quite a while.
Yeah,
They needed a lot of time.
Saul and Andy were whispering up a fury.
All four were so good. So yeah, like it only made sense. Like I knew that they were gonna, because I did see them like kind of losing it. They wanted dark humor. They wanted some dirty, like they wanted some, So I think everybody kind of played it.
And it covered all of them.
Yeah.
So ultimately they did pick Judy as the winner of Final Immunity.
Yes.
And then they went to Tribal, where the four of them voted. And god damn it,
we had a tie.
Rachel and Macy tied for votes.
So someone flipped and
didn't want to vote someone out, and
we just were under the impression that like from last week's show that whoever made it back from the madhouse, they were just going to kind of like get rid of immediately. And so since Rachel was safe, they got rid of Loey.
I think they went and did it 2 and 2 so that they could put the final thing up to the joke contest.
Exactly.
Instead of making fire like they do in Survivor or
Forever Revo,
they had to basically have 2 written jokes without being credited to anyone flash on the screen. Jared read them out, and based on that, the judges picked one of them, and whoever won is safe, and whoever lost is out. Sadly, Rachel got voted out a second time. Rachel got a huge round of applause.
Yes. Rachel had a great game.
And after like just really crushing it each show, I know it's like hard to get out this close to the end.
It is. But and to be honest, smart move, because Rachel would get a lot of jury votes. It's sad to see her go, and it was Survivor goes,
and it was pretty random.
Knew that Rachel was a big threat,
but they left it up to chance, and it was random, and the judges did pick the joke, but it was just Rachel got a lot of flowers. Her last moment. I'm excited to see her question for the jury.
Yes.
But we're about to watch the second half where the jury gets to talk to our final 3,
and then
who are Judy, Christopher, and Macy.
All right. We'll have a winner when we see you next.
So we just watched our final like tribal council final pitches and then jury questions.
And we know who wins, but we're not going to say until we get through the rest of the show.
Yeah, so we'll start off with the final pitches. So
Yeah.
each of the finalists, Judy, Christopher, and Maisie, had a opportunity to pitch themselves what they did in this game. The Macy's was that she stretched herself comedically, which she really did.
Yeah.
And then she played an honest game, which she's talked about a lot about how she did after doing one betrayal, felt really bad about it and wanted to play more honestly. And so played with her allies and even at her detriment, kept doing that.
Mhm.
Judy talked about how she made friends and wanted to laugh with everyone. And she did. She really did make a lot of connections. And she also pushed herself comedically. She shouted out Loey specifically because Judy and Loey did make like a really nice friendship out of this, even if
And they made some good work together.
yeah, even if Judy did take Loey out because Loey was too funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and then the last one was Christopher, who did a bit about how they told everyone a you me final two in the first episode. And then brought up how a win for Chris is a win for Franco.
A vote for Christopher is a vote for Franco.
Because of when Franco sacrificed himself to save Christopher.
Yeah.
But next up, we had our jury come up and they had 3 minutes each to kind of ask questions, do a bit, whatever. Dan started off with with just asking them Survivor trivia.
It was great because it was Survivor trivia, but the bit was Dan doesn't know Survivor, so just kept looking at our judges. Is that true? Yeah. Do we know that? Yeah. First one was like, who is the host of Survivor?
Yeah.
Jeff Probst. Is that true? I thought it was Drew Carey. So like, great bit. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
was
oh,
very
clearly
funny.
this is Survivor. But
Um,
the joke is, I don't know anything about Survivor. Yeah.
Yeah. The next bit we had was Carrie came out in a trader's robe, only to remove it for costume change purposes, and then asked each player a strategic question about how they used advantages.
Which was fantastic because this was some stuff that maybe we didn't know or the audience didn't know about who had advantages, who used them, who did not. And then it was a great way just for the players to kind of sell what extra work that they did in the game.
Yeah.
It was really, great.
Next up, we had Franco go, who asked funny questions, then kind of a real question for Macy, and then really just hyped Judy, Christopher up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was more like straightforward.
Yeah.
Then Charlie asked about their social strategy.
Exactly. Charlie did the Survivor, kind of like Survivor is about who outwits, outlasts, outplays, and so that was like Charlie's was just right straightforward Survivor questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next up, we had Alex, who brought a bit back from the previous season where he had them throw candies while he was blindfolded and he was trying to catch them in his mouth. The person who got the most got his vote. I don't know if that's even accurate.
No, it was just a fun bit. Yeah.
Actually, I do know if that's accurate. But,
Alex needs to pick up the M&Ms if he hasn't done so already, though.
Yeah.
And if he's hearing this over the weekend, he needs to come back to the theater and pick up.
Come back to Asylum, help them clean. Next up, we had David. So David asked first a question about their biggest move of the season. And then
went into a classic Survivor Season 1 Sue Hawk speech about the snakes and the rats, the things that live on the island of Manhattan. So
yes. Yeah. So it's no secret among our cast that David and Judy have a little bit of beef.
David felt very betrayed by Judy. So David wanted to call that out.
And did bring that up a full 7
If you're not listening to the podcast, you're not hearing this juicy goss. So go back to David's elimination and get the...
And kind of made a pitch for Macy, kind of the opposite of how Franco hyped up Judy and Chris. David hyped up Macy. David did say a very mean comment about Chris, which I did not like.
I didn't quite hear, but yeah, David also felt betrayed by Christopher, which was news to me.
Because he felt Christopher was hanging on. I don't think that's very accurate.
Okay.
Elsa was next. Elsa had them jump rope.
Do something with the jump rope. Do anything with this jump rope.
While telling their favorite moments.
Yeah.
It was really sweet.
Yeah.
Next up, Henry had them explain themselves and then asked for a compliment afterwards.
Yes.
It was very funny. Henry's so funny and charming.
I know. And Henry learned some we learned from this thing that some people who thought they got a vote out from people didn't get a vote out.
Yeah.
Henry thought specifically that Christopher voted him out, right?
Yeah,
And
yes.
it was like,
Or
I did
Judy.
it. Or Judy.
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause, I did.
think
Yeah,
it's
so
all of them.
yeah, there was all. Yeah, so and then they all got a compliment, and Henry was wearing a cat on cat stuff. The jacket, I gotta ask him where he got it because it's kind of
That's
fantastic.
great.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
Next up, we had Emily, who came dressed as Elle Woods and had them testify on the Bible of Jeff Probst.
Emily always comes out with the character, so I love this.
And
yeah.
asked each of them to do jumping jacks this time, while the one was answering a question, the other two would be doing jumping jacks, and it just kind of like it was fun. Basically, Emily just asked them all if they were mad at her.
And then, but then catching up with Judy.
Yeah, it was fun.
Was already gonna be, oh, this is a catch up. This was a little cute bit. Yeah.
Then Loey was up next. Loey, he did a bit about kind of how he got betrayed. He had like arrows stabbed in through votes on his chest, and then asked them each to compliment both him and then other Madhouse contestants.
Which was great because it wasn't just about that. It was, oh, you contestants' work. So like, what was your favorite bit from a contestant? And they said it, and then later it was like, okay, you love this work. What was the character's name?
Yeah,
what was the person's name?
What was the blackout line on that bit?
Yeah. Yes, it was so good.
And it was really funny. It was also nice to hear them kind of spread the love a bit.
Yeah. Oh, you love that. Oh, you love that sketch, and oh wow, okay. And you said that was your favorite. Crazy. Loved it. Perfect. So good.
Then Rachel, our final contestant who was voted out,
just had one question.
Rachel asked each one why.
And was not aware that Christopher didn't vote for her, so that was a revelation to Rachel as well.
We then went.
Oh my God! Wait, and then here's our judges. How'd you feel about tonight? We haven't revealed the winner yet.
Final Tribal Council was electric.
Yeah,
it's electric.
It was electric.
I came into this not knowing anything. I was very, very invested.
Wait, I gotta ask. Wait. I do gotta ask IRL because obviously on stage we're doing this live. Our final tribal is like weirdly silent. What is actual final tribal like when jury's voting? Because this is like the biggest one. It's long. Is it full of just dead silence for a long time? Because
it triples the anxiety. It is dead silent. They don't let you talk. There's a scary woman in production.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
evil face,
redhead,
eyes forward,
wearing all black, looking like the Terminator.
We're not joking. That's
and you can't like look at people to kind of give like like you really can't. Got to look forward. No talking.
No, you can't do that.
I asked to pee.
It was very similar to tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, great job.
Same. Wow. Yeah.
Great insight.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. Great job, you guys.
Now, I will say, after we had all of the jury vote, we then went through and they each had to go like vote. I will say I was taking pictures of them with their votes, so I do know how everyone individually voted. But I will not be sharing that with.
See, and I was like, share it on the pod, but
no,
it will.
That is
rock your guys' world. So
that is Jared's
reach out
choice.
Or reach out directly to Will Morrison.
But
reach out directly to one of your fellow tribe mates and see if they are honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see
because
I'm not revealing it on the podcast
because the final votes came in.
It was
pretty split.
It was for a minute 3-3-3 Judy, Macy, and Christopher.
9 votes are red, 3-way tie,
but
2 votes left.
Ultimately, Christopher won.
And I'm so proud of Christopher.
I cannot. They are such a kind, funny, lovely person, and to see them get that appreciation from the other members of the cast is really great.
And being a clown pays off. Clowning around.
And like, especially, it also really highlights like making people laugh backstage, always coming in a good mood. Really like just being present and being kind and working hard does matter in the course of the show.
But everyone did great. I mean, everyone got 3 votes minimum. So like,
yeah, it was split.
It was split. It wasn't a complete wash. This was an incredible final 3. And like, congratulations to everybody. They all played great games. They all went outside their comfort zone in comedy, and they all excelled.
And I will say, incredible. Like, each of them, like Judy, Macy, and Christopher, all have ride or dies in this. Like, through. Absolutely. They've also all played well. Like, that's why they got to the top 3. But we'll be right back. Okay, and we're here with the hosts of Outlaugh, Jared Laxer and the Bachelorette, who got her ring.
Mrs. Marucci.
Oh, congratulations! Oh my
I know, it
god.
finally happened. I walked the Bachelorette down the aisle.
It's been 9 weeks, which is like forever.
Yeah.
So.
It is
And
forever.
when I saw Christopher Marucci, I thought this is one of 14 people that I could spend the rest of my life with.
Yeah, and
Isn't that true?
Chris-
I guess we really were the final two.
Chris has to have a call with their partner, but
This is crazy. The Bachelorette told me to check the rule book before the show. She must have gotten in there. They have to get married.
Oh,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Apparently, I was the one who didn't know what the show was.
yeah,
I'm-
I mean, it makes sense.
I'm
Yeah.
certified in New Hampshire, so if you guys want to take a drive, I
That's
think it
so
only
rad.
works in New Hampshire. Let me know.
Anyway, how are you both feeling?
Proud.
Really, really proud. Kind of spent, you know.
I know. These shows get long, but I think you
tired.
pulled out a really great show. I think we had a lot of really good Survivor moments, a lot of incredible comedy moments. Some of my favorite bits, from the show.
Yeah.
Congratulations on another great season of Outlaw.
Thanks. You know, it's really that's 6 of them total in the books, which is great. 3 in a year. We did 3 full seasons in a year.
Yeah, that's a
which
lot
is,
of
really crazy. You know, in retrospect, like I'm actually starting to be a little overwhelmed right now. I am like kind of emotional about like, you know, we got this show, Elle and I, who is the co-producer.
Couldn't make it.
Her.
Couldn't make it.
She and
Sorry,
I,
I can't be her.
Whoever that is.
when we found out we got the show, you know, we were going back and forth about like the start date and that kind of thing. And when we finally realized like, oh, the only way to get 8 shows in a way that makes sense was if we start on May 12th. And on that day, I think it was
April 12th. I was saying you had a
no, March 12th.
March 12th.
Oh, yeah.
You had a
But we started on March 12th. And when we figured it out, I believe it was March 2nd.
dear listeners, quite a quick turnaround for this show. My goodness. Yeah, you put the ask out and
it's not like we just like spent that time getting anyone who would play to come play. We got like almost 50 applications in 10 days. And
We had to turn down some incredibly talented people who I hope will apply again.
yes,
I assume
please.
you're listening.
Yeah,
You know who you
you just dropped the Bachelorette voice so hard.
Yeah, and the reason
Who is that?
different woman now.
She's to be wed.
Oh,
Well, I do want to say to the two of you, we were both obviously contestants last season. You both worked so well together on the production this season. You really like worked out a lot of the like kinks from the UCB days. It flowed really well. The contestants really mostly bonded well with each other.
You've added more media to this show, like with obviously this, but there's an app. Like there's been interactive games in the lobby. Like there's just more ways to play and ways to have fun.
And people like really seemed engaged. Like the audience stayed engaged the whole show. Each episode had a good crowd at it. I know how hard it is to promote a live show. So just congratulations.
thank you. I will throw that right back at you guys. A huge part of that is you both come in and will bring your equipment and really doing the most of the legwork on this. Like just
Expert.
you've made it so that the experience is not just for the people in the seats, and that the people who get the experience just from this, they then come and sit in the seats. Y'all did such an amazing job, and I did just say a minute ago that I'm like kind of spent, kind of exhausted. You know, at the end of the season, that always happens, but at the same time, we're just getting started, baby.
Oh my
and
goodness.
we're powered by Proso, so we're stronger than ever.
We have 10 extra grams of protein in our system.
Oh, that's only if we only have one can. You don't have one can.
Oh yeah, you're having cans. We have. We got some cans.
I do want to add in here, Outlaugh will be going to Edinburgh Fringe this summer. So if you're listening, if you are going to be in Fringe, keep an eye out for Jared and Elle. It'll be a fun time. Best of luck to both of you. I've been to Fringe before. It is a incredibly rewarding and also thankless thing to do to yourself.
I'm really excited to make international enemies.
Yay!
That voice was like halfway in between, and I'm a little concerned about that.
It's a secret third character will reveal herself. Yeah.
Elle, also known as Mermel, also known as the Bachelorette, is
Making her
combining the personalities.
It's like the movie Split, which I have not seen.
Okay.
so that it's just like the movies.
And I do want to end with this. Do either of you have anything to say to Chris as winner?
I will say this, and this is before I say something to Christopher. First, I want to say we had over the week, every week, between every show, we talk to all the contestants. See where they're at, and really gauge everything. And coming into this show, it really felt like it was one of two people's games to lose, and neither of those people won. So it did really, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was really phenomenal. The fact that it was so close, the 3 to 5, like before I talk to Christopher, I want to talk to all three of you, Judy, Macy, Christopher, what you guys all did collectively to get to this point, and have the votes split like that. It means you're all worthy, right? The fact that everyone shared this stage, you're all worthy, but the fact that you all almost won means you're all worthy.
Yeah.
Of almost winning.
Let's be real.
Yeah, it really was phenomenal. And now I want to say something right to Christopher. I think that you really got the assignment, right? You host and produce Comedian Traders, which happens all in one night, so people don't have as many lasting effects, right? There are more psychological lasting effects in this game because it takes place over 56 days or something.
Oh, God.
And they came in really with the attitude of, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna make it fun for me. I'll make it fun for everybody. It's really the Rick Devens game of whatever I do, I want to make sure I have fun doing it. Christopher, congratulations, you deserve this.
Yeah.
As it turns out, it's a winning game. As it turns out.
I'm a married woman now, or an engaged woman, so I'm serious now. And I think I'm new, so I'm new to comedy, and I think people see spectacle and they think it's about attention. And I think Christopher is so good at spectacle, and what people miss, and I think is subtle about comedy, is that it's about connection and community. And even while Christopher is making this huge attention grabbing spectacle, what they're really doing is creating a really lovely community around themselves. And it's nice to be a part of it.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I honestly, that's a great way to end it.
And there's cake.
And there's
cake.
There is a wedding cake that the Bachelorette made herself. So,
well, I want to say thank you all for listening and stuff. Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you want a slice.
Hi, sorry for jump scare location change. I forgot to record this last night because we were truly running very late. But thank you everyone to listen to the podcast. If you enjoyed it, you share with people. I've been told it's a good listen. Subscribe, share it, rate it 5 stars. That'd be helpful. My name is Will Morrison. I am the producer of this podcast. You can find other things of mine at WA Morrison95 on Instagram and Blue Sky. I host another podcast called None of Us Are Famous Yet, and there's also season 1 of a previous podcast called Mind of a Villain. That is a fictional improv podcast that I did with the winner, Christopher Marucci's, in one of those episodes. None of Us Are Famous Yet does also feature individuals like Jared and Elle and Will Tempfer and Judy Peach, so go check all of that out. I also want to shout out my co-host, Will Tempfer. You can find him at W Tempfer on Instagram. He's just so friendly and is so excited about the show itself and the strategy, and was just like the perfect person to host this with, because I secret don't watch Survivor. So I was very much coming in as the comedy producer, and Will Tempfer, who is giving all of the insights into the gameplay and strategy. And then also huge thank you to Jared Laxer and Elle Rochford, who, as you just saw, is the Bachelorette. They are incredible people. They've really worked so hard on Outlaugh Madhouse. So make sure you check out at Outlaugh Comedy. Go if you're going to be in Scotland this summer, see them. Do that. And also follow our contestants. We've had an amazing season of Outlaugh. We have had 14 incredible contestants. And they were Henry, Rachel, Alex, David, Charlie, Judy, Carrie, Dan, Elsa, Loie, Macy, Emily, Franco, and lastly, our winner, Christopher. I really cannot emphasize enough how much I've gotten to enjoy chatting with them. So go to Outlaugh Comedy. You can find them tagged in all of the posts and follow them, watch their comedy, go see shows live. Thank you all for listening.